And good evening and welcome out here to King City as we get set for this matchup tonight in the Grand River Conference West. It's the King City Lady Wildcats and the Albany Lady Warriors as we get set for this Grand River Conference matchup. Brought to you tonight by BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center with locations in Bethany and Albany. Winner Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany, the Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, and the Albany Hy-Vee. Smith Insurance and Smith Prudential in Albany. Shelter Insurance Agent Sam Phillips in Albany. Johnson Controls, the Briar Patch, and Sublime Formwear, both on the west side of the square in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop, East Fork Lodge and Legacy Event Center. Papa's Family Restaurant, Kathy Sneed with Acres of Hope LLC. JC Designs just off the square in Albany. B&B Barbecue in Albany. Lone Star Investments on the square in Albany. The City of Albany. Williams Construction, Main Street, Albany. Along with Wildcat Links in King City. The Albany and King City School Districts and the Printer Renew Shop are located in Albany. Tonight's pregame is brought to you by BTC Bank. BTC Bank, here for good. We'll be back to take a look at these two teams, both coming in. Albany with a record of 7-3, King City 6-4, both looking to add on in conference play. King City 2-1 in conference play. Albany 1-1. We'll be back to see how this matchup goes when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank Mascot Debit Card. With each swipe of your Mascot Debit Card, BTC Bank donates 7.5 cents to the school represented on your card. It's a simple step you can take to have a big impact on your community at no cost to you. Stop by our branch today to get your Mascot Card and start making a difference immediately. Visit btcbank.bank to learn more. Member FDIC.
Have you looked at Petty John Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Petty John Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your sporting snack headquarters for all of your favorite sports. If you want to bring the smells of the games to your living room, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your sports snack favorites before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
In life, as in sports, there's nothing like a good coach to help you achieve your goals. Someone you can turn to for guidance, someone with a game plan to help you build up the financial strength you need for retirement, family security, and life. With a Prudential financial professional, that's what you get. Someone who can help you build a financial strategy. To get started, contact me, Nick Smith, the financial advisor with Prudential at 660-726-3396.
Shelter Insurance, this is Charles.
Afternoon, Charles.
Joshua?
Does Shelter Insurance cover shiny red cars?
Yeah.
What about purple vans?
Also, yes.
Monster trucks?
You know we offer car insurance, son. What's going on?
From shiny red cars to purple minivans, we're your shield, we're your shelter.
See Shelter Agent Sam Phillips in Albany today for a free insurance review.
And welcome back out again here to King City. Again, I'm Jared Relvis, joined along with our cameraman and color analyst for the night, and Brett Williams. Brett, coming into tonight's game for King City, they come in with a record of 6-4 on the season, 2-1 in conference plays, with wins in the conference over Worth County and St. Joseph Christian, the lone loss in conference play to Stanberry for Albany. They come in with a record of 7-3, 1-1 in conference play. Their one win against Worth County, their lone loss also to Stanberry at Stanberry. Warriors, though, coming off of a pretty convincing win last night over Winston.
Yeah, like you said, Warriors coming off of that win over at Winston. I would say it was a decent win for them. They played well in some areas and not so well in other areas. They did shoot a much higher field goal percentage for the game last night. That was an area that we brought up as being kind of a problem area for them. Hopefully they can continue that into the game tonight. They also were able to tally their highest point total of the season in 65. That was the second time they got 60 points in the season. They scored 60 points exactly in the opener against Northeast Nottoway. So those were all really good. They're playing a team, though, in King City who has always been historically a pretty solid defensive team. They really excel at keeping the scoring low. They kind of are really good at mucking things up a little bit. Talked about it last night. It's still the same. Albany hasn't won a game so far that hasn't been a blowout. Every single one of their wins has been double digits. All of their losses have been in the single digits. So if King City can keep this close, they might be able to pull this out at the end. And this is definitely a big game because we're kind of trying to figure out how the GRC West girls rankings are going to shape up. So this is a big one here. Both teams, Albany going for their second conference win, King City going for their third. So it's a big game.
And I mean, we've seen both these teams already. We saw King City at the Albany tournament. They end up losing in that consolation game, losing to a really good Princeton team, defeating Pattonsburg in the consolation semis, and losing to Platte Valley in that consolation game, where Platte Valley ended up coming back and defeating King City 35-34 late in that consolation game. But for King City, we saw a lot of Brylan Armfield. That's where she's their scorer. That's what everybody knows. It's who can come along with her. Last year, they saw some things out of Allie Schneider. We didn't quite see that as much in the Albany tournament. We've also seen things from England Garlock. She needs to be somebody that can come in. Kinley Potter is a freshman. Let's see how she's progressed here over the first part of this season and how she comes in here tonight. It was kind of one thing we talked about in the Albany tournament. How does she progress through the season? We kind of said the same thing about Caitlin Schisler. We saw her right before the Christmas break. She's come along just as we expected. We expect Kinsley Potter to do the same. Kinley Potter, sorry.
Yeah, and King City's won 5 of their last 6, too. So this is probably going to be a team coming in with a little bit of confidence. You mentioned Armfield. She has the ability to really take over a game. She can shoot the ball a little bit. We saw Albany kind of have a little bit of trouble getting hands up on shooters. So got to know where she's at all times. King City does have a few players who could potentially be kind of a number 2 option behind Armfield. You mentioned Potter was a great player in junior high, now trying to adjust to the high school game. Like you said, didn't really do a whole lot in the Albany tournament, but that's not totally unexpected. And all those other players, like you said, they're going to have to get offense from somewhere. Of course, Armfield's going to put up her numbers, but they're going to need somebody to, not necessarily take over the game, but maybe get 10 points, 12 points, something in that range. And like we said, Albany's really struggled in close games, so if they can keep this one close, they might be able to edge Albany out in this one.
We'll be back with more of your BTC Bank pregame as we get set for your Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups, the national anthem, and the Smith Prudential Financial tip-off when we come back in a moment. Remember, tonight's pregame brought to you by BTC Bank. BTC Bank, here for good. If you're looking to join a stable and growing company, Johnson Controls in Albany is the place for you. They are currently hiring for multiple positions, including welding, electrical, and general assembly. Johnson Controls offers excellent benefits: medical, dental, vision, life insurance, 401k, health savings account, and paid holidays. Apply now at www.johnsoncontrols.com to join their winning team. Brighten any day with the Briar Patch in Albany, Missouri. From fresh flower bouquets and custom arrangements to charming home decor and unique gifts, the Briar Patch is something special for every occasion. Whether it's birthdays, weddings, anniversaries, or just because, the Briar Patch's friendly team makes it easy to find the perfect way to show you care. Stop by the Briar Patch in Albany, your hometown flower and gift shop, where small town charm blooms every day. Ready to build, remodel, or repair? Trust Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri for all of your building needs. From quality lumber and hardware to tools and supplies, Hogue Lumber has everything you need to get the job done right. Serving Albany and the surrounding communities for generations, Hogue Lumber is proud to be your hometown partner for projects big and small. So whether it's a weekend fix-up or your dream build, stop by Hogue Lumber Company in Albany. Quality materials, friendly service built on trust. And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get set for the national anthem, followed by your Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups. Tonight, the away Albany Lady Warriors will wear their green uniforms, white lettering outlined in black. King City, their home white uniforms, purple lettering outlined in gold. As we get started, let's go ahead and send it over here to the public address announcer as we get set for the national anthem played by the King City Pep Band here tonight from King City. And now it's time for your Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups. Tonight's starting lineups are brought to you by Hogue Lumber Company. Before you start your next project, stop in and talk to the experts at Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri. So again, those are your Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups for the Lady Warriors. Emmy Hogue, Maddox Epperly, Kennedy Epperly, Caitlin Bunker, and Jaden Hilliard. For King City, Kinley Potter, Bailey Hutchcraft, Rylan Armfield, England Garlock, and Allie Schneider. As we get set to tip this one off, remember to tip off your future retirement on the right track by contacting Smith Prudential Financial Services at 660-726-3396. It will be Jaden Hilliard, Kinley Potter doing tonight's opening tip-off tonight here in this Grand River Conference West matchup. Albany trying to go in 2-1 in conference play. King City looking to go to 3-1. And they're going to have a retip here as the clock had not yet been reset. As maybe, I think it's something with the thing matching up with the scoreboard, I believe. According to, now it's set. So now as we get ready to re-jump, the tip-off is won here by Albany. It'll be Maddox Epperly with it up at the top of the key. Man-to-man defense played to start out here for the Lady Wildcats. Kennedy Epperly, quick three from the corner, no good. And a foul going to be called here against Caitlin Bunker on the rebound. Oh, no. Sorry, the clock hadn't started, so I'm going to have to re-jump again, I think is what's going to happen.
I think the clock is
I think it's running. It's just not the thing here on the table is not connecting with the scoreboard, I believe, is the problem. Which, no offense, has been a problem a couple of times that we've been here at King City. So I don't know what they're – because he says so down here on the scoreboard they say the clock is running. So I don't know if they're going to make him re-jump or exactly what they're going to do here.
Yeah, I don't know.
While we have this quick timeout, though, let me tell you, the weather is going to be beautiful tomorrow. You could go golfing outside, but, on Friday, Saturday, it's supposed to get cold again. There's a perfect place to go here in King City, Wildcat Links. And you can go and play some indoor golf. Got a bunch of new courses added. I like going there. Like to play St. Andrews, get a little taste of Ireland. So I think, so again, that's Wildcat Links here in King City. Go and give Davis Washburn and Wildcat Links a follow on Facebook to set up a tee time today for this weekend. And it looks like they're going to give Albany the ball here.
7:48 on the
with
clock.
7:48 now here on the clock.
Hopefully that's the last clock issue we have.
Well, inbounds here for Hilliard. They do have the clock started now here on the scoreboard. Hogue with the basketball, sends it into the corner here now for Maddox Epperly. Epperly top of the key with it here for the Lady Warriors. Dribbles in, leaves it off for Kennedy Epperly, right wing. Kennedy finds Bunker up at the high post. Trying to send it back out, tipped around. Kinley Potter comes away with the steal.
Yeah, that's the way King City's gonna play. Albany's gonna have to be stronger with the ball, especially down low.
Albany will also start out in a man-to-man defense. Armfield drives, past Bunker, puts it up off glass, kick at the shot to fall. Hogue on the rebound.
Good look. Just couldn't get it to fall for Armfield.
Long pass up to Kennedy. Epperly has it on the left wing. Hogue with it in the corner, brings it back up to the right wing. She'll dribble inside, now sends it back out to Epperly. Kennedy Epperly drives, goes up, is going to be fouled, will go to line to shoot 2 free throws. Foul is going to go here against England Garlock. That's her first, team's first. Garlock, one of 2 seniors on this King City team, as Kennedy Epperly will hit the first free throw. So 2 teams that bring a lot back again next year, as Kennedy Epperly's second free throw hits off back iron, rebound pulled in by King City. Armfield trying to send it up for Hutchcraft, can't corral the pass and goes out of bounds as she falls to the ground on the baseline.
Yeah, this is a little bit too high. Maybe trying to push things a little bit too much there was Armfield. Hutchcraft couldn't quite bring that one in.
6:35 left to play here in the opening quarter. Albany with a 1-0 lead. Maddox Epperly sends it in the corner for Kennedy Epperly. She'll have it on the wing. Bunker high post sends it to the right wing to Maddox Epperly. Maddox sends it back out for her sister Kennedy left wing. Maddox will pick it up on the wing. Dribbles down to the block, loses it as Potter knocks it out of bounds. Stays with Albany with 6:01 left to play here in the opening quarter.
Warriors going with a lot of ball screens right now, but no one's really looking to get downhill off of it.
Well, and for the Lady Warriors, some of their guards aren't quite using the screens. They're kind of going too far away from them, as the shot blocked by Maddox Epperly. Hilliard on the rebound is going to be fouled. And is going to go to line to shoot 2 free throws. Yeah, that's been a problem the Warriors have had quite a bit so far this season, as Armfield will pick up her first, team's second.
Yeah, I just don't think they're looking to score off of it, and that's kind of why they're coming around so wide. Got to get downhill off of that ball screen.
First free throw from Hilliard, no good.
Free throw shooting's been a problem for the Warriors here, starting off 1 for 3.
Hilliard able to sink the second. 2-0 Albany with the lead. 5:55 left to play here in the opening quarter. Armfield to bring the ball across midcourt here for the Lady Wildcats. Over to the right wing to Potter. Trying to get to Hutchcraft inside. They're going to get a foul called here on the floor. Goes against Hogue. That will be her first, team's first.
Yeah, Warriors a little out of position there and trying to get back in position. Kind of just ran through Hutchcraft there as the pass was coming in.
Armfield to inbounds. Passes it up here for Garlock. Warriors in a 2-3 zone here a little bit. Showing something a little different here to King City. Armfield sends over to left wing to Potter. Cross court here for Armfield. Back up now to Garlock. King City now recognizes the 2-3 zone. They'll switch up their offense here. Garlock in the corner, trying to send it cross court. Up top for Armfield. Had a momentary look at three. Garlock, high post to Potter, trying to get it inside to Schneider. Can't corral the pass as it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, they had two looks right there. Potter could have shot it, or if they were able to haul that pass in, Schneider would have had a look as well. They didn't get either one of them.
3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Albany with a 2-0 lead. Hogue, top of the key, leaves it off for Bunker. Over to left wing to Maddox Epperly. Hogue over to left wing, down to Maddox Epperly. Drives, goes hard at the glass, can't get it to fall. Schneider on the rebound.
Well, not bad. At least they got downhill and got a look at the rim. Just couldn't quite get it to go in.
Hutchcraft with the basketball left wing as the Warriors go back to a man-to-man defense. Garlock right wing, up top, Armfield wide open, shot from three, misses off back iron, rebound pulled in by Bunker.
Warriors catch a break there. Armfield's not going to miss a whole lot of those wide open ones.
Maddox Epperly over to the left wing here for Kennedy Epperly. Drives down to the baseline, trying to wall off her defender, can't get the shot to go. Rebound is going to go out of bounds here off of King City. Halfway through the first quarter of play, 2-0 Albany with the lead. Brett, kind of a little reminiscent of the boys' game last night between Albany and Winston, where not a lot of points scored in the first part of the first quarter, as Maddox Epperly, right wing three, misses off iron. Bunker can't pull in the rebound, goes out of bounds again off of King City's Kinley Potter.
Yeah, Potter kind of got out-muscled underneath the rim there.
Ball inbounds here for Hilliard. Turns the corner, and it's going to be called for the travel.
That's tough for the Warriors. Got the shot to go in, but yeah, just a little bit of a shuffling of the feet there, and travel's called, and still just a 2-0 ball game.
Carson Mollis will check in here for Hutchcraft here with 3:49 left to play in the first. 2-0. Albany holds on to this tight lead. Garlock will send it right wing for Armfield. Armfield baseline. Pulls back out right wing. Potter from just inside the three-point line misses everything.
Yeah, King City, I mean, they just can't get anything going offensively here. The good news for them is that Albany really hasn't been able to do a whole lot either.
3.5 left in the opening quarter. Maddox Epperly, top of the key. Warriors lead 2-0. They had the pick and roll. Saw Hilliard late. They got it to her. She'll send it back out. Now here to Kennedy Epperly. Bunker over to left wing for Maddox Epperly. Trying to drive in, lost it, now pulls it back out.
That's twice it had the roller and haven't hit
They've
him.
just been late in noticing as Maddox drives to the glass, puts it up off glass for two.
Well, fortunately for the Warriors, they were able to get that because they had two good scoring opportunities there, missed the first two, and then off the third one, they're able to get a good layup.
Garlock trying to send it up, knocked away by Hogue, picked up though by Schneider. She'll give it right wing for Armfield, down to Schneider on the block, who puts it up off glass for two. And King City gets on the board. They trail 4-2, 2:35 left in the first. Timeout going to be called here by the Warriors. We're back after this 30-second Petty John Auto Center timeout here on Albany TV.
No job is too big or too small for the professionals at Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany. With over 100 years of combined experience with auto body, they offer the reliability and prompt service by using the latest in technology to get your vehicle back on the road. Raymond Smith Body Shop is also a complete wrecker service as well as glass repair and body work. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. They're prepared to get you in and out and back on the road. See them today on Highway 136 East in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop. They're there to serve you.
4-2 is the Albany lead as we sit here with, in the first quarter of play, with just about 2:34 left to play here in this first quarter. It'll be Albany basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Make sure to check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. Maddox Epperly top of the key here for the Lady Warriors against this man-to-man King City defense. Kennedy Epperly sends it back for Maddox Epperly. Her shot too strong. Rebound picked up here by King City. Armfield finds Schneider down on the block. Sends it back up to Armfield. Has to run it down at midcourt. Back to Schneider in the corner. Mollis with the basketball up top to Potter over left wing for Armfield. Armfield has the ball knocked loose, picked up though by Potter. Underneath 2 to play here in the first quarter. It's a 4-2 Albany lead. Schneider with the basketball on the wing. Has it up top. Over to left wing now for Kinley Potter. Trying to go back door to Garlock, and the pass is going to skirt through everybody, goes out of bounds.
Good backdoor cut by Garlock. Looked like the pass was just a little bit too far out of her reach there, and both teams continue to struggle to put the ball in the hoop.
Hutchcraft will check back in here for Mollis with 1:35 left to play here in the first. Right wing with it for Kennedy Epperly. Drives, sends it back up top now for Bunker. Left wing for Maddox Epperly. Hogue with the basketball right wing. Trying to get the roll here to Hilliard. Got a little too deep. Trying to do some post moves, can't get it to fall. Bunker on the rebound. A jump ball is going to go to King City.
Well, everything was really good there for the Warriors. Hilliard got a good look. Just not, it looked like she was going to go strong to the rim, but just didn't quite get strong enough there and just a little bit offline. But they got the ball into the roller. Had some nice post moves, just couldn't quite get it to go in.
Schneider left wing leaves this for Hutchcraft. Up top for Armfield. Gets the screen from Potter. Her shot from the right elbow knocks it down. We're tied at 4 apiece here with 50 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Maddox Epperly, top of the key. Kennedy Epperly left wing. High post for Hilliard. Right wing for Maddox Epperly. 35 seconds, trying to feed it inside to Hilliard. Stolen away by Schneider. Gets it off now for Armfield. King City will look to go for the final shot here of the quarter. Possession arrow favors Albany to start out the second quarter of play, barring a late jump. Tied up at 4 apiece. King City scoring all 4 of their points here in the last minute and a half. Armfield turns the corner, looking to try and get it down to Potter on the block. Goes up, and she's going to be fouled. Will go to line to shoot 2.
It's that swatting. If it's on Hilliard, it's because of the swatting motion. It could be on Bunker. It's going to be on Bunker.
There's a lot of body contact there on that shot.
Yeah.
So Potter at the line with 4.4 to try and break this 4-4 tie. Sinks the first. Second free throw attempt upcoming from Potter. Rolls out, rebound pulled in by Bunker. Maddox Epperly, shot at the buzzer, makes it, and it's good. And Albany leads 7-5 after 1 quarter of play. We'll be back to start the second quarter when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Sublime Formal Wear is your homecoming prom and special dress destination. Drop by Saturdays from 10 to 1 to browse their selection of short dresses or schedule a formal gown appointment for an unforgettable session tailored just for you. Sublime Formal Wear has hundreds of dresses in stock. Check their Facebook page weekly for additional open hours. They're located at 115 South Polk on the west side of the square in Albany. Drop in, find them on Facebook, or visit sublimeformalwear.com or call 660-851-1122 to start your journey to your perfect dress. East Fork Lodge in Albany, Missouri is pleased to announce the opening of its new rec center. It has 2 spacious suites, each equipped with 2 queen beds, a pull-out sofa, kitchenette, microwave fridge, and dining area. Guests have access to half-court basketball, pickleball, workout facilities, and a game room offering billiards, ping pong, air hockey, foosball, and shuffleboard. For details on the rec center, lodging, or the Legacy Event Center wedding venue, contact bookings at eastforklodge.com or visit our website at www.eastforklodge.com.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get ready to start the second quarter of action. Maddox Epperly hit that 3 at the buzzer, gives Albany the lead 7-5 as we start the second quarter of play. Albany basketball.
And that was a big 3 because the momentum was kind of swinging towards King City, and that 3 kind of put it right back in Albany's favor, and now they lead by 2.
Hogue with the basketball over to left wing here for Bunker. Up top for Kennedy Epperly. Left wing for Maddox. Trying to feed it inside to Kennedy. Pass just a little too tall. Goes out of bounds. Armfield to bring the ball across mid-court here for King City. Sends over to the right wing for England Garlock. Senior leaves it off here for the junior. Armfield turns the corner. Her shot, little runner from the free throw line. Can't get it to go. Rebound pulled in by Bunker. Emmy Hogue to bring the ball across midcourt. Drives in, leaves it for Bunker on the baseline. Kennedy Epperly with the basketball. Drives inside the paint. Her shot up off glass for 2. 9-5. Albany leads. 50 seconds gone here in the opening quarter of play. And a timeout going to be called here by King City. We're back after this Petty Genola Center timeout here on Albany TV.
Whether you are hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany has it all. Papa's also has daily lunch specials with the lunch buffet on Wednesdays. Make sure you leave room for dessert though, because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christie's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany.
9-5 is the lead here in favor of Albany. King City basketball coming on the Petty Genola Center timeout. 7:02 left to play here in the second quarter. Make sure to check out Petty Genola Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. Garlock will inbounds here for the Lady Wildcats. Inbounds in the corner to Armfield, trying to get it down to Potter. Stolen away here by Bunker on the block.
That was a bad pass. They had Potter on the other side, on the weak side, away from the baseline, and the pass went toward the baseline. Pretty easy steal there for Bunker.
And now Maddox Epperly gives it right back as she dribbles it off her leg out of bounds.
Yeah, Warriors turnover problems kind of coming back here in this one. I think that's 2 or 3 here in this quarter, and we're just over a minute in.
Garlock with the basketball, brings it across midcourt over to left wing for Hutchcraft. Up top for Potter. Right wing to Garlock. Garlock again trying to get rid of it, trying to get to Armfield, knocked away. Her and Bunker get tied up. Possession arrow favors King City. They'll get the basketball after the jump ball.
Both teams kind of being careless with the ball right now. Bad passes, turnovers piling up.
Armfield to inbounds. Potter all alone at the free throw line, right wing for Garlock. Across for Armfield, shot from 3, misses off inside iron. Losing it as Schneider, picked up here by Kennedy Epperly on the run. Her shot too strong, she's going to be fouled, will go to line to shoot 2.
Yeah, that's a tough call for King City. They definitely feel like that was not enough contact for a foul there, but Albany will certainly take it.
Kennedy misses on the first.
You kind of see everyone on the King City bench kind of look around.
Second free throw from Kennedy is good as she hits the second. 10-5, Albany with the lead. 6:05 left to play here in the second quarter. Hutchcraft, high post here for Schneider. Up top for England, Garlock. Garlock, top of the key. Guarded closely here by Kennedy Epperly. Gets it for Hutchcraft. Armfield, down to the block. Has it stolen away by Maddox Epperly, but they're going to call a quick jump ball. That goes to Albany, and just about a half a second later, Maddox had stolen that one away.
King City really needs a bucket right here. A stop and then a bucket. They've been stuck at 5 for a while. Albany's kind of starting to pull away a little bit, up by 5. Expected to be a low-scoring game, so they got to get a stop and a bucket.
Kennedy Epperly with the basketball, leaves it up top for Bunker, top of the key. Over to left wing for Hogue. Right wing here for Maddox Epperly. High. Bunker trying to get the ball inside to Hilliard, but there's no passing lane as the pass to Hogue gets knocked away. Picked up here by Garlock. Left wing for Hutchcraft. 5:06 left to play here in the second quarter. Right wing to Garlock. Schneider over to left wing for Armfield. Gets the screen. Her shot from the left elbow knocks it down. Armfield really dangerous inside, really from the three-point line and to about anywhere in between the basket.
Yeah, they got a couple ball screens where she's been able to find her spot on the elbow there and get a wide-open jumper.
Hilliard down the block and be called here for the travel.
Yeah, definitely slid the pivot foot there. Is definitely a travel. Just gotta slow down a little bit. That's the big thing. I think a lot of post players, they just really try to go way too fast, and patience down there in the post is really important.
Moffitt checks in here for Bunker. 4.5 left to play here in the second quarter. 10-7. Albany with the lead. Already starting to be some chippiness here. Noticing down on the block here with Hilliard and Schneider. As Garlock will send it for Potter. Over to the right wing to Armfield. Garlock with the basketball left wing. And they're going to get a double dribble called here against Garlock. As Kennedy Epperly tried to go for the steal, Garlock kind of picked it up for a moment, threw it over to the other hand, got called for the double dribble. Maddox Epperly brings the ball across midcourt, trying to set things up on the offense. Kennedy Epperly, top of the key. .344 left to play here in the second quarter. Moffitt down inside for Hilliard. Goes up strong off glass for 2.
It's a good finish. Schneider is one of the few post players who can match the Warriors' size, and she was straight up there in a good spot. Jaden was just able to finish through contact there.
Garlock over to the right wing here for Hutchcraft. Back door, Potter all alone, can't get it to fall. Schneider from the right elbow. Can't get it to go either. And a foul here on the rebound is going to go against King City.
Yeah, it's a big missed opportunity. It doesn't get a whole lot easier than that. That would have got it to a one-possession game at 3. And Potter just wasn't able to get it to go in.
Foul goes against Potter. That's her first. Team's second here of the second quarter. 3:10 left to play here in the second quarter. Maddox Epperly with the basketball right wing. Sends it up top for Kennedy. She'll turn the corner. Goes strong at the glass and gets it to fall in for 2.
Another good finish through contact there. Couple of nice finishes in a row for the Warriors.
Warriors doubling up King City 14-7. 2:50 left to play here in the second. Hutchcraft with it right wing. Trying to pick and roll that time to Schneider. Stolen away here by Maddox Epperly. Doesn't have the numbers. She'll pull it back out to the top of the key. Hogue with the basketball into the corner here for Moffitt. Moffitt into the corner now for Kennedy Epperly. To Maddox left wing. Maddox sends it back into the corner to her sister Kennedy. Down to Hilliard, back out for Moffitt, right wing to Hogue. Back down to Hilliard on the block. She bounces it off her foot. Picked up though by Kennedy Epperly on the baseline. Up top for Maddox Epperly. Back in the corner, Kennedy from 3. Misses. Rebound picked up here by Potter. Quickly trying to send it up for Armfield. Pass to, gets away from her, picked up by Hogue. Maddox Epperly to Moffitt on the baseline, down to Hilliard. Deep inside the paint, knocks it off glass for 2. And a timeout called here by King City. We're back after this Petty Gianotto Center timeout here on Albany TV.
Kathy Sneed at Acres of Hope LLC in Albany, Missouri provides compassionate counseling and therapy to help you navigate life's challenges. Kathy specializes in trauma and PTSD, child and behavioral issues. Call Kathy at Acres of Hope at 660-285-4844. That's 660-285-4844. Acres of Hope LLC, because every journey deserves hope.
Looking for something fun and trendy? How about something to wear to cheer on your Warriors or the Chiefs? JC Designs in Albany has it all. JC Designs in Albany has something for you to wear to work, to the ball game, and even for a night on the town. JC Designs is located 1 block west of the square in downtown Albany, or you can check out their website at j-c-designsmo.myshopify.com.
And welcome back out again here to Albany. It's a 16-7 lead in favor of the Lady Warriors. And 1:44 left to play here in the second quarter. It'll be King City basketball coming to the Petty Gianotto Center timeout. Check out Petty Gianotto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. Garlock brings the ball across midcourt here for the Lady Wildcats. Has it up at the top of the key over to the left wing for Schneider. The pass to Hutchcraft as she was driving to the basket goes over her head, out of bounds.
Yeah, it's really
just a little miscommunication there.
Yeah, and that's really becoming a theme here for King City, is just throwing the ball away, not handling the ball, and it's led to a lot of turnovers here in this one.
Hogue with the basketball top of the key, sends it in the corner. Kennedy Epperly trying to feed it into Hilliard. Hilliard strong towards the basket, knocks it in off glass for 2. Hilliard with 7 points now in the ball game.
Yeah, I think that's 3 possessions here in this quarter where Hilliard's really gotten the better of Schneider, backing her down in the post and being able to finish over. A nice job by her.
Schneider with it up at the top of the key. Schneider goes right back at Hilliard as she gets a piece of the shot. Rebound picked up here by the Warriors and then thrown away as they try to get the outlet pass up to Emmy Hogue, and Bunker will check back in here for the Warriors as she'll check in here for Moffitt. Schneider will check out. Checking in is going to be Carson Mollis as King City going to go small. Garlock top of the key. Drives down to the block. Didn't have the shot, pulls it back out for Hutchcraft. Top of the key, left wing for Mollis. Back up for Potter. Trying to dribble in. Maybe got away with a double dribble, but going to be fouled as she goes up. Will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Foul is going to go against Emmy Hogue. That will be her second, team's first. With 24 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Potter will sink the first. Moffitt going to come in and check in here for Hogue so she doesn't pick up a third here in the final 24 seconds of the second quarter. So as King City goes small, Albany will go big. With Moffitt, Bunker, and Hilliard all out on the floor. Potter's second free throw is good. 18-9, Albany with a 9-point lead, 20 seconds left to play here in this first half. Kennedy Epperly up top for Maddox. Epperly over the right wing here for McKenna Moffitt. Moffitt's pass to Maddox Epperly up the top of the key. Almost got away. 8 seconds, 7 now. Maddox Epperly top of the key for Moffitt. Gets it down to Bunker on the block. Goes strong, has it rejected away. Picked up here by Mollis. And that is going to do it for the half. 18-9, Albany with the lead here over King City. We're back with your Albany Hy-Vee halftime. Remember, your halftime tonight here on Albany TV is brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Albany Hy-Vee is proud to support Warrior Athletics. They're committed to serving the community with fresh food, friendly service, and strong local partnerships. Back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
Hungry for real mouth-watering barbecue? Head on over to B&B Barbecue in Albany. From tender pulled pork and juicy brisket to ribs that fall right off the bone, every plate is packed with flavor you'll come back for again and again. And don't forget to try their amazing loaded fries, piled high with your favorite meat. They're a meal within themselves. Whether you're grabbing lunch with friends, taking dinner home for the family, or catering your next big event, B&B Barbecue has you covered. So skip the ordinary, taste the tradition at B&B Barbecue in Albany. Looking to grow your future close to home? At Lone Star Investments in Albany, Missouri, Tanya is there to help you build lasting financial security. Whether you're planning for retirement, saving for college, or just getting started, Tanya offers personalized guidance every step of the way. Stop by Lone Star Investments today, where your goals are their priority. Because investing isn't just about money, it's about peace of mind. Lone Star Investments, Albany, Missouri. Secure your tomorrow starting today.
Have you looked at Pettyjohn Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Pettyjohn Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
Ready to build, remodel, or repair? Trust Home Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri for all of your building needs. From quality lumber and hardware to tools and supplies, Home Lumber has everything you need to get the job done right. Serving Albany and the surrounding communities for generations, Hogue Lumber is proud to be your hometown partner for projects big and small. So whether it's a weekend fix-up or your dream build, stop by Hogue Lumber Company in Albany. Quality materials, friendly service built on trust. Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your sporting snack headquarters for all of your favorite sports. If you want to bring the smells of the games to your living room, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your sports snack favorites before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpful smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
And welcome back out again here to Albany at the half. Albany with an 18-9 lead. Again, I'd like to thank all of our sponsors. Help you bring you tonight's broadcast. BTC Bank, Pettyjohn Auto Center locations in Bethany and Albany. Winners, Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany. Hogue Lumber Company in Albany and the Albany Hy-Vee. Smith Insurance and Smith Prudential in Albany, along with Shelter Insurance Agent Sam Phillips in Albany. Johnson Controls, the Briar Patch and Sublime Formal Wear, both on the west side of the square in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop, East Fork Lodge and Legacy Event Center. Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany. Kathy Sneed with Acres of Hope LLC. JC Designs just off the square in Albany. B&B Barbecue in Albany. Lone Star Investments on the square in Albany. The City of Albany. Williams Construction. Main Street Albany. The Albany Booster Club. Wildcat Links in King City. The Albany and King City School Districts and the Printer and New Shopper located in Albany. Taking a look at the stats here from the first half. For Albany, they're shooting 7 for 15 from the field. 1 for 3 from behind the three-point arc, 3 for 6 from the free throw line. They're led in scoring at the moment by Jaden Hilliard with 7 points, 6 points for Kennedy Epperly, 5 points on the night for Maddox Epperly. For King City, they're shooting 3 for 10 from the field, 0 for 1 from behind the three-point arc, 3 for 4 from the free throw line. They're led in scoring by Brylan Armfield with 4 points, 3 points tonight for Kinley Potter, 2 points on the night for Allie Schneider. And Brett, I'm sure you talked to both these coaches. Neither of them are very happy with the offensive output that they saw from their teams in that first quarter, or in that first half. A lot of offensive turnovers by both these teams that they want to see corrected come this second half.
Yeah, definitely. And in a lot of games, the most important parts of the game are the end of quarters. And we saw into the first quarter, the Warriors hit a big three at the buzzer to regain the lead, go up by 2. And then in the last 2.5 to 3 minutes of the first half, the Warriors went on a little bit of a run there to get this lead up to 9. So really finishing those quarters strong. They're 7 of 15 from the field. So again, shooting about 50%, which again, much improved from earlier in the season. Before the long winter break, they were shooting
25-30%.
Yeah, I mean, that's just night and day difference there. King City 3 for 10. So Albany's getting up more shots, and they've made 4 more shots as well. So King City's got to correct that here in the second half. Of course, still a lot of time. They only trailed by 9, but they've got to be able to get the. They had some good looks. They just weren't able to get in and then cut down on the turnovers too. It seemed like both teams kind of had that problem, but it was definitely more of a King City problem, just kind of throwing the ball away, going a little bit too fast, careless with the ball at times. So they definitely got to correct that going forward. The problem is Albany's really playing solid defense. They're trying to make King City uncomfortable, and it does look like that defense is getting to King City to this point in the game.
Well, it seemed like really about the midway to the second half of that second quarter, you kind of saw it kind of building up. Jaden Hilliard started to get mad. She felt like she was getting pushed inside and pushed around by the younger Allie Schneider. And eventually Hilliard just said, the heck with it. I'm going to go right at you, and I'm going to put up points. She put up 6 points of her 7 late in that second quarter, just going strong right at the bat. That's what we've been wanting from her for the past couple seasons. Just go strong at the basket. If you get fouled, you get fouled, but go strong. And there's too many times where we just see her fading away, trying to avoid that. Go right in there. If you get hit, you get hit, but you want to go strong at the basket. And so far tonight, she's been able to do that. She's picked up 6 of her 7 points doing it against a player that she normally has some trouble with, players that are her size inside. And tonight she does that against Schneider. See if that kind of builds her confidence against other players her size to just go strong right at the glass.
Yeah, I mean, you would think that when you're playing another player that's the same size as you, that's whenever you would go weak to the rim. But this game has been a night and day difference for her, and that's a really promising sign for the Warriors. I mean, last year when they were playing really good basketball, a lot of that was because Hilliard was really eating up the boards. They were getting the ball inside to her, and she was able to finish. Just keep doing what she's doing. The main thing is don't go try to go too fast. You don't have to catch it, put it up right away. Give them a spin, give them an up and under, do whatever, and they'll be fine. They just got to keep feeding her now. Don't go away from her. Don't try to light it up from 3 now. She's been the hot hand so far. Keep trying to feed her, and the defense is going to respect her. Then you can get an in and out for a 3, or you can hit the weak side, short corner, whatever. But keep feeding her for sure. She took over that late first half, like you said.
We'll be back to start the second half when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
In life, as in sports, there's nothing like a good coach to help you achieve your goals. Someone you can turn to for guidance, someone with a game plan to help you build up the financial strength you need for retirement, family security, and life. With a Prudential financial professional, that's what you get. Someone who can help you build a financial strategy. To get started, contact me, Nick Smith, the financial advisor with Prudential at 660-726-3396.
Shelter Insurance, this is Charles.
Afternoon, Charles.
Joshua?
Does Shelter Insurance cover shiny red cars?
Yeah.
What about purple vans?
Also, yes.
Monster trucks?
You know we offer car insurance, son. What's going on?
From shiny red cars to purple minivans, we're your shield, we're your shelter.
See Shelter Agent Sant Phillips in Albany today for a free insurance review.
If you're looking to join a stable and growing company, Johnson Controls in Albany is the place for you. They are currently hiring for multiple positions, including welding, electrical, and general assembly. Johnson Controls offers excellent benefits, medical, dental, vision, life insurance, 401k, health savings account, and paid holidays. Apply now at www.johnsoncontrols.com to join their winning team. Brighten any day with the Briar Patch in Albany, Missouri. From fresh flower bouquets and custom arrangements to charming home decor and unique gifts, the Briar Patch is something special for every occasion. Whether it's birthdays, weddings, anniversaries, or just because, the Briar Patch's friendly team makes it easy to find the perfect way to show you care. Stop by the Briar Patch in Albany, your hometown flower and gift shop, where small town charm blooms every day.
Albany leads here 18-9 as we get ready to start second half action. Remember, your halftime tonight here on Albany TV was brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Albany Hy-Vee is proud to support Warrior Athletics. They're committed to serving the community with fresh food, friendly service, and strong local partnerships.
It's going to be a big start to this third quarter here. I mean, King City gets down by much more than 10. Going to be really hard to come back for them. They put up 9 points that first half, so got to have a good start here in the second.
Both teams start out with their original 5 starters for King City. That is Potter, Hutchcraft, Armfield, Garlock, and Schneider for Albany. It is Hogue, Epperly, Bunker, and Hilliard. Potter, backdoor, off glass for 2. It's a good start here for King City to start the second half. King City with Maddox Epperly with the basketball. Up top for Kennedy Epperly. Top of the key, 3. Wide open, can't hit it off the back iron. Rebound picked up here by Hilliard. Goes strong off glass. Bounces out. Ball knocks around. And a jump ball will stay here with Albany.
Yeah, King City's going to have to limit Albany to 1 possession here. Hilliard gets a rebound underneath the rim. It looks like she's on tonight. She did miss that second chance opportunity there, but you don't want to gamble with that.
Kennedy Epperly to inbounds. Maddox Epperly, weak block, puts it up off glass for 2. Maddox and Hilliard each with team highs at the moment with 7 points. Armfield with the basketball in the corner, sends it up top for Schneider. Over to the right wing, now to Garlock. Her shot from the right elbow, misses off back iron. Hogue on the rebound. Emmy Hogue with the basketball, drives all the way inside the paint, goes strong. She's going to be fouled and is going to go to the line to shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, nice job by Emmy. Just puts her head down, gets past Hutchcraft.
So nobody really stopped her, so she decided to just keep going.
Yeah, Hutchcraft just couldn't quite stay in front of her there and forces her into a foul.
That is the second against Hutchcraft, team's first here of the third quarter, as Hogue will knock down the first free throw. Up to a 10-point Albany lead here with 6:48 left to play here in the third. And that one misses everything. Gives a little chuckle to the bench. Garlock brings the ball across. Midcourt has it up at the top of the key here for King City. Over the left wing to Potter. Kinley Potter drives, loses it off her foot, picked up by Maddox Epperly, gets it up for Kennedy Epperly. Drives in, and she's going to be fouled, going to go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Foul is going to go against Brylan Armfield. That will be her second, team second. And missing on the first there is Kennedy. And she'll sink the second. 22-11. It's an 11-point Lady Warrior lead. Top of the key with it is Garlock. Armfield with it up at the top of the key now. Trying to set up the Lady Wildcat offense for Potter. And a reaching foul going to be called against Bunker. And
yeah, kind of an unforced error there by Bunker. That was pretty deep, pretty far away from the basket there. No need to, I mean, you want to pressure, but you don't need to reach in there and pick up that foul.
That's just her second. Armfield with the basketball. Drives into the paint. Spins, sends it back out now to Garlock. Into the corner. Armfield from 3. Misses short. Can't get her on rebound as it goes out of bounds.
City really trying to get Armfield going here, but hasn't quite been able to, at least from 3. Got a couple.
Just 4 points so far on the night from Armfield. All of them pretty much, I believe, from either the left or right elbow. Kennedy Epperly, top of the key, right wing for Maddox Epperly. Up top now for Bunker. Kennedy Epperly, left wing. 5:40 left to play here in the third. 22-11, Albany with the lead. Maddox Epperly into the corner for Kennedy. She'll drive baseline back to her sister Maddox. Into the corner for Kennedy Epperly, and a foul going to be called here off the ball. And they're going to get Schneider here. as Hilliard went flying to the floor. That's the first. Again, Schneider team second. And a timeout going to be called here by King City. We're back after this Petty John Center timeout here on Albany TV.
No job is too big or too small for the professionals at Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany. With over 100 years of combined experience with auto body, they offer the reliability and prompt service by using the latest in technology to get your vehicle back on the road. Raymond Smith Body Shop is also a complete wrecker service as well as glass repair and body work. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. They're prepared to get you in and out and back on the road. See them today on Highway 136 East in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop. They're there to serve you.
That Petty John Auto Center timeout actually taken by the Lady Warriors. Remember to check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. Albany basketball coming out of the timeout. Hogue to inbounds. Sending it up for Kennedy Epperly, knocked away here by Armfield. She'll pick up the loose ball, drives in, has it blocked here by Hilliard. Now back in transition, Kennedy Epperly spins inside the paint. Can't get the shot to go. Rebound knocked her out of Hilliard's hand, right to the hands, though, of Maddox Epperly. Bunker with it right wing. Trying to get it down into Hilliard. Pass just knocked away, picked up by Potter. Garlock right wing. Cross-court pass to Hutchcraft. High post for Schneider. Gets around Hilliard, drives, and is going to be fouled. Will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Foul against Hilliard is going to be her first, team second.
Yeah, Hilliard got a little bit out of position there, got caught behind Schneider. Must have just kind of reached over the top there or something. Not a whole lot of body contact, so must have got her on the arm or something.
Schneider misses on the first. So we momentarily saw Moffitt coming in until they realized that was just the first foul on Hilliard. Usually by this time she's sitting about 3. As Schneider hits the second.
King City really needs to stop here. Get a stop in a bucket, get it back under 10, and try and go on a run.
Hogue with the basketball, right wing up top for Kennedy Epperly, left wing for Bunker. Hogue, top of the key, trying to send it over the defense for Hilliard, knocked away. As Schneider knocked away, picked up here by Armfield.
Yeah, a little bit too slow there. Help defense was able to get there in time to recover.
The pass down inside the paint, knocked off the hands of Hilliard. 4:28 left to play here in the third. Armfield will inbounds. Armfield shot from 3 in the corner, misses short. Long rebound, rolling around the floor, picked up by Maddox Epperly. Quickly gets it out for Kennedy. And Kennedy Epperly takes it, lays it up off glass for 2.
Again, just trying to get an Armfield going from 3, just not quite hitting.
Garlock with the basketball, right wing. Potter over to left wing for Armfield. Pass just out of her reach, trying to save it in front of her bench. Goes out of bounds. And another unforced turnover here by King City. And Mollis will check in. Checking out here is going to be Hutchcraft. Maddox Epperly, top of the key here for the Lady Warriors. And the pass down to Bunker, stolen away here by Potter. She'll have it knocked out of her hands from behind there by Maddox Epperly. 3:39 left to play here in the third quarter, 24-12. It's a 12-point Lady Warrior lead. Schneider into the corner for Garlock. Shot from 3. Drains it.
That might be a jolt here for King City. Going to try and call a timeout here.
Timeout called by King City. Back after this Petty John Center timeout here on Albany TV.
Sublime Formal Wear is your homecoming prom and special dress destination. Drop by Saturdays from 10 to 1 to browse their selection of short dresses or schedule a formal gown appointment for an unforgettable session tailored just for you. Sublime Formal Wear has hundreds of dresses in stock. Check their Facebook page weekly for additional open hours. They're located at 115 South Polk on the west side of the square in Albany. Drop in, find them on Facebook, or visit sublimeformalwear.com or call 660-851-1122 to start your journey to your perfect dress.
24-15. It's a 9-point Lady Warrior lead. They'll have the basketball coming out of this Petty John Auto Center timeout. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com.
We've got a big three there from King City now. Got to get a stop.
3:25 left here in the third. Kennedy Epperly back for Bunker up at the top of the key. Left wing for Maddox Epperly. Trying to roll it there to Bunker. Pass tipped away, picked up here by Potter. Armfield back in transition. To Garlock into the corner now for Mollis. Up to Schneider up at the top of the key. Back out for Garlock. She hit the three in the corner in last possession. Up top for Mollis, tipped away, out of bounds, off the fingertips of Hogue.
And Garlock was open there for a split second if she wanted to try another one, but didn't take it. Almost another turnover there for King City.
Garlock to inbounds here for the Lady Wildcats. They'll get it in here for Mollis. Over to the right wing now for Armfield. Armfield drives, looking to pick up the contact. Does. She'll go to the line to shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, 2 big ones coming up now. Makes both, can get it to a 7-point lead. Got to knock these down here.
Foul goes against Maddox Epperly. That's just her first, team's third. Hutchcraft will check in here after this first free throw attempt from Armfield. Misses off back iron.
They can't come up empty-handed. Got to make the second one here.
Hutchcraft will check in for Schneider as again King City will go small here with 2:46 left to play here in the third quarter. Second free throw attempt from Armfield is good. Just her 5th point of the night. First here of the second half. Hogue with the basketball right wing. Up top for Kennedy Epperly. Back over to the right wing to Hogue. Pick and roll, a little late to find Hilliard. Got a little too far underneath the basket. Has it knocked out of her hands. It'll be Albany basketball here on the baseline.
Yeah, caught that at a tough angle. Probably wasn't going to get a shot off from there and had it tipped away.
Kennedy Epperly to inbounds for Maddox. Weak side block. She's going to be fouled. Will go to line to shoot 2 free throws.
Man, they've got King City with that twice now. They're chasing all the way around. And they've got them on that twice now.
Armfield will now pick up her third, team's 4th. As Maddox will hit the first free throw. Warriors trying to get back up to a 10-point lead here with this second free throw from Maddox Epperly. Misses off back iron, rebound pulled in by Hutchcraft. Garlock sends it across here for Armfield, high post to Potter. Backdoor Mollis got behind the defense, puts it up off glass for 2.
Great cut by Mollis and nice vision to see her cutting.
25-18, 2:05 left here in the third. Left wing with it for Kennedy Epperly. Maddox Epperly with the basketball for Hogue. Trying to send it down to Hilliard on the block. Back out to Hogue. Dribbles inside. Finds Bunker. Nice work around the defense. Can't get the shot to go. Second chance opportunity. Gets the bucket and the foul.
Well, Albany gave King City a break there, and they just couldn't quite get the rebound. And an and one now. If Bunker can make this free throw, it gets back up to a double-digit lead.
Hutchcraft will pick up her third now. Warriors in the bonus will be shooting free throws here for the final minute 44. Missing off back iron that time is Bunker. Keeping it alive, though. Garlock goes right, though, to the Lady Warriors. Hogue over to left wing now for Kennedy Epperly. For Maddox Epperly, right wing. And she's going to be called here for the travel. Warriors going to go a little full court pressure here. Armfield to inbounds. Gets it inbounds here for Garlock. It's a little token pressure here. Just Garlock does get it across midcourt. And they're going to get a foul called here against Kennedy Epperly. And that is going to be her first, team's 4th. And McKenna Moffitt going to check in here for Hilliard with 1:21 left to play here in the third quarter. Allie Schneider will check back in here for King City, as she's going to check in here for Potter. Expect King City to try and go in here at bunker here on this possession. After they bring in Schneider, the pass goes just out of her reach, out of bounds. They tried exactly that.
Yeah, Albany's just kind of keeping King City at arm's length right now, but King City's not doing themselves any favors with unforced errors.
1:10 left to play here in the third. Albany with a 9-point lead. They lead 27-18. Kennedy Epperly, left wing, corner three, drains it. 30-18, Warriors back up by 12. Armfield gets the ball across midcourt here for the Lady Wildcats. Back out for Garlock, right wing. Garlock back up top for Hutchcraft, over left wing for Mollis. The pass to Hutchcraft goes through her hands, out of bounds.
Yeah, another turnover there. It's been a lot of turnovers for King City.
And this is a really young team here, especially with Hutchcraft, Mollis, and Potter all being freshmen. Kennedy Epperly with the basketball, turns the corner, trying to send it in the corner to Hogue just as she was getting ready to cut towards the basket. And the pass will go out of bounds here with 20.8 left in the third. Potter is going to check in here for Mollis. So out on the floor here for King City. They've got one senior, a junior, a sophomore, two freshmen. Armfield to inbounds. Gets it for Schneider. Back to Armfield. And the pass up is going to hit off a Hogue. Picked up now here by Maddox Epperly. 13 seconds. Has it knocked away by Hutchcraft. Picked up by Armfield. 8 seconds. Drives. And tying it up is Hogue. And goes out of bounds off of King City with 5 seconds left. Nice job by Hogue to get her hand in there and never let Armfield get the shot up. Maddox Epperly gets across midcourt. Her shot before the buzzer is going to be fouled, and she's going to go to line to shoot through 3 free throws here before the end of the third quarter.
Yeah, that's a big no-no
Well,
there.
especially who this is going to be on. Okay, they're going to put this on Garlock. That's going to be her second. I say if it goes against Armfield, that's her fourth.
Yeah, I mean,
that's the third on Garlock.
Garlock was just kind of riding Maddox the entire time, and you don't have to do that. They're going to take a deep three.
Maddox hits the first two. I take that back. That was just the second on Garlock.
It's one of those things where you just got to go straight up, and if they make a deep three, you make a deep three, but you don't want to pick up a foul right at the end of a quarter.
And Maddox misses on the last, but does hit 2 of 3. Warriors lead 32-18 after 3 quarters of play. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
East Fork Lodge in Albany, Missouri is pleased to announce the opening of its new rec center. It has 2 spacious suites, each equipped with 2 queen beds, a pull-out sofa, kitchenette, microwave fridge, and dining area. Guests have access to half-court basketball, pickleball, workout facilities, and a game room offering billiards, ping pong, air hockey, foosball, and shuffleboard. For details on the rec center, lodging, or the Legacy Event Center wedding venue, contact bookings at eastforklodge.com or visit our website at www.eastforklodge.com. Whether you are hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany has it all. Papa's also has daily lunch specials with the lunch buffet on Wednesdays. Make sure you leave room for dessert though, because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christie's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany.
32-18, Albany with the lead as we get ready to start fourth quarter action. It will be King City basketball to start out the fourth quarter. Both teams will bring out their original 5 starters again here to start out the fourth quarter. Inbounding will be Garlock. King City matched their entire point total of the first half in that third quarter. Only problem was Albany put up 14, and they extended their lead now to 32-18. Armfield finds Potter down the weak side block, trying to set up the other block to Schneider, stolen away. Picked up here by Maddox Epperly, top of the key. Over the left wing now for Kennedy Epperly. Hogue gets it down into Hilliard on the block, trying to send it back out, knocked away. And they're going to get a jump ball, stays here with Albany as 32 seconds pass there in this fourth quarter. Ball inbounds for Maddox Epperly, right wing three, misses off iron, rebound pulled in by Schneider.
At that time, King City didn't chase around the stack. They get a relatively open three, but you'd rather them shooting the three than a wide open shot on the block.
Garlock with the basketball. Drives to the elbow, leaves it off for Schneider. She'll have it up at the top of the key. Drives and rejected away from behind by Hilliard. Hutchcraft, baseline, knocks it down.
Yeah, if King City's going to come back, it's got to start now. Can't have a whole lot of wasted possessions, and you got to have some stops on the other end.
They trail by 12, 32-20. A minute 10 already gone here in the fourth quarter. Bunker with the basketball leaves this one off here for Maddox Epperly. Maddox dribbles inside the paint. Goes right at three King City players. Another jump ball, this time going to go to King City.
Yeah, I think Maddox wanted a foul there, but as an offensive player, when you initiate the contact and there's really nothing from the defensive player, you're not going to get a call a whole lot.
That's one of those things when you're going up against three taller people inside the paint. That's not a foul you're going to get very often.
That's also correct.
Hutchcraft trying to send it back here to Garlock. Has a little bit of man-to-man full court pressure put on here by the Lady Warriors. Garlock does get it across the timeline. Loses it, gets it for Schneider on the elbow. Drives, and this time goes around. Hilliard puts it up off glass for two. As Schneider a couple times has gotten Hilliard on a little pump fake and gone right around her. This time makes her pay for it. Down to a 10-point ball game as Maddox Epperly drives. Inside the paint, goes up, she'll be fouled. Will go to line to shoot 2 free throws. Foul is going to go here against England Garlock. That's now her third. Team's first here of the fourth quarter. Maddox Epperly, after she ties her shoe, will be at the line for 2 free throws. And the first attempt from Maddox, misses off back iron. And now we got to wait on Hilliard to tie her shoe. Referee Tyler Lufer looks around, and everybody else need to tie theirs right away too while we're at it.
Well, he's like, you just took all this time for somebody else to tie their shoe.
I will say, though, I have to give compliments to Tyler Lufer. He looks very agile tonight. As Maddox hits on the second. Potter gets this one across here for Hutchcraft. Back to Potter up at the top of the key. 33-22, Albany with the lead. Schneider baseline, misses off iron. Rebound picked up here by Maddox Epperly. Maddox quickly sends it up. Kennedy Epperly, open three in the corner, knocks it down. 36-22, Kennedy now with 15 here in the ball game. Potter trying to send it back, and they're going to get a foul called here against Albany. It's going to go against Kennedy Epperly. That is going to be her second, team's first. 5:26 left to play here in the fourth. 36-22 is the lead. Armfield will inbounds for Hutchcraft. Leaves it off for Garlock. She'll bring it across midcourt here for the Wildcats. Garlock left wing, up top to Potter. Right wing to Hutchcraft. Back to Schneider, top of the key. Into the corner, back for Garlock, trying to get to Schneider. Knocked away, stolen away here by Bunker. She'll leave it off here for Hogue, who brings it across the center line here at the King City High School gym. Maddox Epperly with the basketball. Over to left wing for Kennedy. Bunker with the basketball. Has it knocked out of her hands, picked up by Kennedy on the sideline. Picked back up now by Hogue, top of the key. 4:35 left to play here in the fourth. 36-22, Albany with the lead. Maddox drives in. Loses a defender, goes up, can't get the shot to fall. Rebound picked up by Garlock.
Yeah, Maddox ended up having a pretty open look, but wasn't quite expecting it. Don't think she was ready to shoot that one, but she put it up.
Armfield with the basketball. Drives down baseline, leaves it off here for Schneider, and they're going to get an offensive foul called here against Allie Schneider. That's going to be her second, team second as well. Coach Anderson not all that happy with that call, but Mollis will check in now here for Hutchcraft.
Yeah, Schneider and Hilliard have.
We've seen it throughout.
Yeah.
They've kind of gone at it a few times.
Yeah, they're certainly competing out there. That's one way to put it.
Hogue into the corner for Kennedy Epperly. Finds Hilliard inside. She has the ball knocked out of her hands, out of bounds. They're going to call this out of bounds here off the Warriors. 4:01 left to play here in the ball game. Albany with a 36-22 lead. Garlock with the basketball. And is going to be fouled here by Maddox Epperly. That is going to be her second, team second as well. Schneider, top of the key. Stripped the ball away there by Hilliard. Kennedy Epperly quickly up for Maddox. Takes it to the right block, goes strong off glass for two. A 16-point Albany lead, their largest lead of the night. Leads 38-22. Potter, right wing. Down on the baseline. Gets it off here for Armfield. And she's going to be tied up here by Maddox Epperly. Jump ball goes to Albany.
Yeah, it was either going to be that or travel, and they give it a jump ball.
.320 left to play here in the fourth. 38-22 is the lead. Favor of the Lady Warriors. Backdoor Bunker off glass for two. First point for Bunker.
Yeah.
Second point tonight. She has four now.
Yeah, and it was a good pick and roll action that got it all set up.
She's had that a few times. The Lady Warriors have just kind of missed her as the pass that time to Armfield knocked out of bounds off the hands of the Warriors. 3 minutes left to play here in the ball game. Warriors ahead 40-22. Armfield inbounds for Garlock. She'll have it on the right wing. Back up top now to the top of the key, trying to set up the Lady Wildcats offense. Hansel ready to check in at next stoppage here for the Lady Warriors along with Moffitt. Potter, top of the key, over to the right wing to Garlock. Armfield alone, top of the key, can't hit it from three. Rebound picked up here by Hilliard as Armfield having a cold night tonight from the field.
That's one of the biggest takeaways from the game is King City never was able to really get Armfield going.
Hilliard over to the right wing to Hogue. Up top for Bunker. Left wing for Maddox Epperly. Drives and has the shot rejected away as Garlock comes away with it. And they're going to get a foul called here against Kennedy Epperly. That's going to be her third, team's third. Hansel and Moffitt will check in here for Hilliard and Hogue. .207 left to play here in the fourth. Hogue and Hilliard each get an ovation as probably the end of their nights here with 2:05 left to go here in the fourth. Mollis with the basketball. On the baseline. Sends it back out right wing for Hutchcraft. Up top for Potter. Trying to go back door that time to Mollis. Goes through her hands, out of bounds. Albany basketball with 1:47 left here in the fourth.
Another turnover for King City. It's just been a problem for them all game, and a large part of why they're going to come away with a loss.
Kennedy Epperly up top for Moffitt. Over to left wing now for Maddox Epperly. Deep three. Misses off iron. Rebound pulled in by Garlock. Armfield drives in, trying to leave it on for Potter on the baseline. Her shot up and in, good for two. Looks like we will see Dodge check in along with Miller as a substitution timeout called here by the Lady Warriors. Just to get subs in with 1:15 left as Mollis checks out. Cameron Miller checks in. Bunker will check out as McKinley Dodge checks in here for the Lady Warriors. 40-24, 1:13 left to play here in the fourth. Maddox Epperly with the basketball. Gets it for her sister Kennedy, right wing. Leaves it for Hansel. Hansel dribbles in. Leaves it for Dodge all alone on the block. Can't get the shot to fall. Potter on the rebound.
Hansel could have taken that herself if she wanted to, but a good look for Dodge regardless. Just couldn't quite get it to fall.
Kennedy Epperly now picks up her fourth foul here of the fourth quarter against the Lady Warriors.
And
I believe 3 of those 4 have come against Kennedy.
And I think
all in the last 3 minutes.
In the exact same way.
Yeah. Far away from the basketball, trying to go for the steal as the pass from Miller finds Hutchcraft, just can't finish. And the ball goes right to Armfield on the rebound. She'll pick it up and put it in for 2. Maddox Epperly with the basketball, right wing. Underneath, 30 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Maddox just puts up a prayer, can't get it answered. Potter comes away with it, and then she's going to be tripped up here by Maddox Epperly. And going to the line to shoot 2 now will be Potter. A foul against Maddox Epperly is going to be called her third. As Potter at the line now for 2 free throws. As Potter will sink the first. 19.2 left here in the fourth quarter. Warriors with a 13-point lead. Second free throw from Potter. Bounces out. Rebound picked up here by Maddox Epperly. Maddox brings it down to the baseline. Puts up a shot. Can't get it to go. Ball knocked around. Picked up here by Potter. Cameron Miller on the baseline. Knocks it down from the block for 2. As the senior knocks it in. 40-29. It's an 11-point win tonight here for the Lady Warriors. We're back with the BTC Bank postgame. Tonight's winner circle player of the game. We come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Kathy Sneed at Acres of Hope LLC in Albany, Missouri provides compassionate counseling and therapy to help you navigate life's challenges. Kathy specializes in trauma and PTSD, child and behavioral issues. Call Kathy at Acres of Hope at 660-285-4844. That's 660-285-4844. Acres of Hope LLC, because every journey deserves hope.
Looking for something fun and trendy? How about something to wear to cheer on your Warriors or the Chiefs? JC Designs in Albany has it all. JC Designs in Albany has something for you to wear to work, to the ball game, and even for a night on the town. JC Designs is located 1 block west of the square in downtown Albany, or you can check out their website at j-c-designsmo.myshopify.com.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank Mascot Debit Card. With each swipe of your Mascot Debit Card, BTC Bank donates 7.5 cents to the school represented on your card. It's a simple step you can take to have a big impact on your community at no cost to you. Stop by our branch today to get your Mascot Card and start making a difference immediately. Visit btcbank.bank to learn more. Member FDIC.
And welcome back out again here to King City. Albany comes away with the 40-29 victory tonight here over King City. Let's go ahead and take a look at the stats for Albany. They shoot 14 for 34 from the field, 3 for 8 from behind the three-point arc, 9 for 18 from the free throw line. Led in scoring tonight by Kennedy Epperly with 15 points, 13 points tonight for Maddox Epperly, 7 points for Jaden Hilliard, 4 points on the night for Caitlin Bunker, 1 point on the night for Emmy Hogue. For King City, they shoot 11 for 26 from the field, 1 for 5 from behind the three-point arc, 6 for 10 from the free throw line. Led in scoring tonight by Kinley Potter with 8 points, 7 points for Brylan Armfield, 5 points for Allie Schneider, 3 points tonight for England Garlock, 2 points tonight for Hutchcraft, Mollis, and Miller. And Brent, tonight our winner of Circle Trophies and Awards North player of the game is going to go to Kennedy Epperly. Leads the way tonight for the Warriors with 15 points in that victory, where the Warriors pick up the 11-point victory and move to 2-1 in the conference play.
Yeah, she had a good night, and it was a good win for the Warriors. They played good team defense. They really limited Armfield, and that was huge for them. Really kept King City off the scoreboard. Shot a much higher field goal percentage for this one, so hopefully this win can continue to be a momentum builder as we head deeper and deeper into the conference schedule.
We'll be back with the boys game when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.